Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ivantri Pompana. Today I will going to explain about general difficulty learning listening skill. Listening is the ability to accurately receive and interpret messages in the communication process. Why listening is difficult for students to understand? There is some reason why listening is difficult to learn. That is a lack concentration in listening, don't understand English accent, interpret the text, and lack of vocabulary and memorization, and lastly cannot distinguish words and sounds. So here I will explain a teaching method improve in listening skill. In my material, I will choose the teaching strategy that is running distinction. Running distinction is one type of distinction where in the information student must take responsibility with part of the story that is earned or received. These activities should be done in group where when the first person has heard the story from the teacher, they immediately move on the second person and retelling the story. This is done down to the last group member. As for more specifically, I will say that implementation steps are as follows. The first is students group from groups which consist of 5 until 6 people and each member of each group is numbered. Two, the teacher calls a number can start with member number 1 and so on. To make it easier, direct students outside the classroom and dictate one short paragraph. The third, students listening and remember paragraph which is read by the teacher and dictate again to all members of the group in the chain. And the fourth, each group member memorized the content of the paragraph and the fastest group immediately raised a hand and said bingo. And five, the teacher appoints one of the group members to tell the paragraph. And six, the group that is the first and can tell the paragraph correctly gets points. And seven, the teacher does the same activity until a paragraph are said and all group members have a turn. And the eight, each group writes down its paragraph on origami paper and arrange them in the right order into a story. And the last, each group display their work in the classroom. Uh, the application of this running distinction game provides several benefits to students. The first benefit is to avoid boredom student in learning English. The student did not feel that they were studying at the time, but they feel that they are playing. This is what is called learn while playing so that the learning process does not make them bored. This benefit also supports the suggest language teaching methods, that is, method based on students' real life situation. Another benefit is training students memorize, especially in memorizing English vocabulary. Memory training like this ladder, it can be applied by students to master a lot of English vocabulary because the last number of vocabulary allows students to speak fluently in English. And the next benefit is learning how to pronounce English words correctly. This is a very important factor in honing speaking skill. Okay, it is the some of benefits to learn this material. Thank you so much for watching.